Hit to them. Oh, actually, I do have a headache, a strong headache. So I will not be for long. Like I will be for an hour. Because yeah, I do have a headache. My allergies are killing me. Hey, Marushka. Hello, Stray Kids Pink Lover. Which one? The new one? On Wednesdays. Also, I decided I'm going to be reading 4XO next week. I'm going to do the dynamic for them. They have a lot of boats. The weather doesn't help either. A lot of people are getting sick. Yeah, in here we are in summer, but I don't know if it's maybe because we are with the AC on. I don't know. Just the weather has been weird, so I'm not fully recovered. Like I get headaches. Like I usually never have this kind of headache, but I know it's because of allergies, because I feel it. I feel it like as if when you want to sneeze and you can't, something like this. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Summer is when allergies. Yeah. And I have like, at first I thought that I had a headache because I was wearing headphones. I thought that it was that it was like compressing my head. I don't know. But no, I think that it's like my nose. Okay, we have many readings today. I do have three or four. Jedam, about the leaders readings that you said, do you have another leader in mind? Because I'm going to be pulling for, not for all the leaders, of course, but just if you have some names or a person that you want to know about. see, but I don't know why it's so, I'm so out of frame here. Also, I have been working with readings very early in the morning, so I don't know if maybe some of these people have some kind of energy thing, that their energy is very, very heavy. So maybe I absorb that. That's why I'm so. It also happens. Hey, Chachalino. Treasured leader Hyun Suk and Jihoon. Hyun Suk and Jihoon. Is it better to read for them when they are asleep? No, no, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't make a difference, actually. But maybe because, what they're asking about is a heavy subject, or actually it's the person has like strong feelings about it. I don't know. People are just having a lot of issues with their partner, so. I do get the frustration, but I also like, there's also a resistance to get the message. Hey, Tessie. For example, if you have an issue with someone and you ask me about it, and I tell you, well, you also have some part in this, like, maybe you should change the focus. And maybe the person is so, it's so angry, it's so upset at their partners or at the specific person that they don't see their involvement. It's all about what the others did to me, So when that happens, also I get headaches. Because it's as if the person wants me to. Of course, I always try to. I'm going to see the side from my client's point of view, but nevertheless, I stay subjective because a relationship is always between two parties, like, or three. So I cannot see the others without seeing my client. But yeah, relationships are tough. Connections are tough, especially if you are fixated into having, like, being right, Okay, guys, I'm going to start. With. Wait, that I'm going to write down there. Because then I have to find the timestamps and I get so. I'm going to start reading for Hyuna and this new guy. This is not a new guy. I believe he's famous as well for a lot of reasons. But they're supposed to be in a relationship because they posted a picture of them holding hands, and so I noticed that there have been some not so happy feelings about these two being together. But well, I'm going to see what is going on with this dynamic, with this relationship, if there's a relationship. Hyuna and Junhyung. Junhyung. He confirmed it today. Ah, okay. Hyuna and Junhyung. Hyuna, Junhyung. Yeah. They're going to keep advancing anyways, guys, so don't, if there's someone like is against it or who wants to do something about it, I would say don't do. Don't do anything about it. Because they're going to keep advancing no matter what people say. So don't waste your time, guys. From Yuna's side, we have, which is funny because these cards I did pull for a personal reading that I did for someone, and she got the same. So yeah, maybe it's the day. Seven of Pentacles for Hyuna. Nine of Wands. The Devil. And for this guy, Junhyun. Eight of Wands. Yeah, he's very fast in answering. Nine of Cups and Four of Swords. Also, there's something about him, probably, I don't know if it's because of his scandal, that he's laying low, like he's not showing himself much. The relationship as an overall, we have the Chariot, Justice, Knight of Pentacles. They could sue some people. If people get heavy on the criticism, they could sue some people. Or just show some evidence, so people will leave them alone, something about the justice, I don't know. Okay, from Hyuna's perspective, yeah, definitely Hyuna wants to see this relationship grow. This is her special project, this relationship. I think that she has been waiting for a while to have a relationship that she can build something with this relationship. She sort of sees relationship as this art projects, like this, like as if it was a job. Like, okay, I'm going to put all this, and I'm going to plant the seeds, and I'm going to see how they blossom, and I'm going to wait, and I'm going to be patient, and I'm going to resist, and I'm going to hang in there. Like, it doesn't matter the outcome. She loves the process of being in the relationship, not so much where the relationship is going or what the relationship provides for her. She just loved the process of falling in love, the process of, the first encounters, or, the first, the stages. She loves to put energy in relationships. So yeah, also with the Nine of Wands and the Devil, I think that probably she's someone that it's hard for her to let go of people and relationships. It's like, I don't know about her dating history. I know she dated this guy, Edon, or Don, I don't know his name. But there's something about her, like, you cannot tell Hyuna, maybe this person is not good for you, because she's going to hold on very tight to whatever you tell him that she shouldn't do. And also I think that she loves to do what others tell her not to do. And also there's something about her, I don't know if she has like a business with this guy, if she has like projects with this guy, if she also has like a company or some kind of business with this guy, that she's sort of attached to him. And I think that for her, it's not easy to cut connections with people that maybe she worked with in the past, or maybe people that she collaborated with, or maybe people that she had businesses with. Like, it's really hard for her to like you can tell her like, this person is not a good person and she's going to support it no matter what, because accordingly to her view, this person has potential and she's going to invest in this even if you don't like it. She's going to carry on. But yeah, I think that also she has like a not so healthy attachment to these sort of individuals. I don't know why. With the devil, I get the toxicity definitely and the codependency, and it just being so tangled with the person's problems that she takes this person's problems as if it was her own, and she defends them. So she's like, I'm investing in this no matter what. She's in denial, I would say. In denial, she's holding on very tight. She probably has like a fixation with him. Like, I don't know if they dated before. Did they have something before? Because I don't know why I feel like a sexual connection, like a sexual attraction that you cannot let go. It's like you always go back to the person, even though you know that it's not for you and you don't want to do it. And you know the dangers, but you keep going back. Yeah, and from his side, with the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Four of Swords, I think that honestly the guy is very happy. I would say he's very happy. He really wanted people to know. With the Eight of Wands, he really wanted people to know. I can see him like sort of delivering the news as well. Because I see that he's very straightforward, at least about this. Like, I don't know if he communicates online or what, or he has his community. But there's something about him being in a rush and being like, yeah, this is what is going on. And he's very happy. He's very satisfied with it. And, then he's going to go MIA, I guess, because he has the Four of Swords. So if he was going to war with her, I don't know, because I don't see much. Like, I see him being very chill in the connection. Like he doesn't have to do much. Actually, he doesn't have to do much. Probably the one that feels the pressure is her. For him, it's like, I'm comfortable. Like he, and this is something that I think that from his perspective, he's like, I have peace of mind. I don't care what the others say. I have peace of mind. Nothing worries me. I'm not concerned. I'm not worried. He has peace of mind. So yeah, guys, for me, it's a waste of time if people are against it. I think that, yeah, and also the guy, it's also someone that is in denial. He also got the Two of Swords, so you're not going to get something out of him that he doesn't want to. Like, he keeps people in the middle. Like, he's not going to deny nor confirm certain things. So he also is someone that he refuses to give more information than what he has given. Like, that's it. He remains in silence. He remains with his blindfold. He acts like he's unaware of whatever is going on. He has this sort of, I would say, detachment from whatever people are saying. He's like, I'm away from all this. I don't know. I don't care. Then the relationship as an overall, the Chariot, they keep advancing, the Justice, the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, it could also be work, because I don't see cards that indicate emotions, but maybe because they sort of see this relationship as a project, a future project. It seems like they are going somewhere together. So, and they also are also like going to probably talk to the Justice about something. They probably are going to also Actually, yeah, they are going towards anonymatus. They are going towards anonymatus. They are going towards, okay, now, yeah, now in this moment, it's like, yeah, everyone is talking about it, but then I see them like hush and not mention the relationship again. Or them being that mysterious. They are working towards this. It's like, okay, now we are in this moment where, hey, hope. Now we are in this moment where, you know, we are being responsible by letting people know, but eventually, whatever is going on between us is going to remain a secret. So they can actually have more commitment or expand their commitment. Even, I don't know, I don't want to say get married, but there's pentacles, so something is cooking in there, and keep it a secret. I keep advancing in the relationship, but keep it a secret. So yeah, guys, don't waste. Thank you, Hope. Thank you, Hope, for the super chat. I wonder what Don thinks about him. I'm going to pull cards for him to see what he thinks about the relationship. Um, Thank you, Hope. Ethan or Don, he got King of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Page of Swords. He doesn't care, actually. I don't know where Edon is, but he is very stable in himself. I think that probably he already knew, and there's a sense of him like working on himself, working on being a better man, and also is a better business person as well. You know, there's something with him working with his own individual assets. And I think that these pages that I got here, this Page of Wands and Page of Swords, it represents how he views the two of them. And I don't know if maybe they had reached out to him before to let him know ahead that they were having something. And he sees them as immature. He sees them like children. You know, he differentiates himself now because he wants to be this. He wants to work on his image, he wants to work on his stability, he wants to work, probably. And he sees them like this. Like the two of you are meant for each other because you're clowns. There's something about the two of them being very childish together, like really, like, and I think that probably in the dynamic, because I don't know much, but probably Don also was a page when he was with her. But now that he is without her, he sort of is starting to mature. He's starting to act his age. He's starting to, you know, be a bit more grounded. So he's like, you know, you guys deserve each other because the two of you are the same. The two of you are children, and you deserve each other because you act like children. You are not responsible at all. So he's like, congratulations, you deserve each other. I don't know what is it. I think that there's something about I have nothing for Hyuna. I like her, but there's something about her infantilizing probably her partners, or making them act like teenagers. Like, let's be teenagers together. So, so what I did not expect that he was lovely with her and cared for her. Like, yeah. Yeah, he's like separating his energy. He's separating his energy, but very cold and very like, guys, I'm busy. I don't know what you guys are up to. I hope that you are happy, but I'm working on my individuality. He has to work on his individuality. He's trying to be responsible. He's trying to be responsible for his life, his decisions. Maybe he's thinking about a sort of business. He's busy. There's something about him being busy. So it's like, for him, it's like, guys, I already moved on. And also, this is something that I think that is very valid to sort of observe about idols or celebrities dating and then breaking up in public. And possibly like talking about it or creating music about it. Remember what happened because I'm a millennial, so I always think about Britney and Britney situations because she was like my idol back then, and I also think about her and her relationship with Justin Bieber. Not Justin, sorry, not Justin Bieber, the other Justin, the original Justin, Justin Timberlake. And how everyone was so heartbroken when they broke up because they were the ideal couple and they were everywhere together and they were beautiful and they were young and they were in love. And now, like 20 something years, we learned something about their dynamic. And also about how back then, because then when he broke up with her, when they broke up, he released his solo music talking about how she was like the one that broke his heart and he was like the faithful one, and he sold records with that concept. So if we think about these two, if we think about Hyuna and Don, maybe people also have this idea of Don being this forever, like, oh, Hyuna was his world. Oh, I'm sure he loves her. But I think that we also have to think that maybe the relationship was over a long time ago and they just weren't breaking up, So maybe there's no feelings in there. Not her feelings, not any kind of feelings. So this is why the guy is able to come up with this energy. Because instead of him thinking what he had done wrong, he's more thinking about his business. And also, I don't know, maybe his business or creative process, it has to do with talking about Hyuna. But we have to see it from the perspective of him trying to be a business person. There's no emotionality here. It's not like, oh, I'm talking about her, I'm writing about someone because I miss them. No, it's all marketing. It's all for money. So, the fan pages that shut down they're really fans anyway. How did they like her? Because they're now defining her by their dating choice. Is her new guy also younger? Anyone? It's just that, and this is something that I also think about idols and about celebrities. And when you see these celebrities, and I'm not comparing, again, I'm going to take the example of Britney. And maybe some other pop artists of her age or her era. I remember when she dated this guy, the father of her children, Kevin Federline, this backup dancer. that when he got together with her, when he was like sort of flirting with her on camera, and they were showing themselves as being boyfriend and girlfriend, and they got married, and then they had children. He had a pregnant, I don't know if he was a pregnant fiance or a pregnant wife, but he had a partner that was already pregnant while he was playing boyfriend and girlfriend with Britney on camera. So, and I remember watching, they did a sort of like a reality show together, and he was so disrespectful towards Britney. But she seemed like head over heels for him. She would chase him. Actually, she was the one that proposed to him because she was so sure that he was the one. So in that sense, I often think that sometimes celebrities, singers, you know, they also choose their partners because of loneliness, and sometimes they just choose the people that are closest to them, you know, and they are so in that universe, in that bubble, that they are not seeing, you know, the signs. They are like, oh, okay, well, this person was like my childhood friend. This person has been my manager. This person was with me from the beginning. I don't have time to go on blind dates, so because, you know, I'm famous and I don't have time to go on a regular date. So I date the people that are the closest to me. So I think that sometimes their dating or their partners of choice are very questionable. You are like, why did you choose that guy over all the, like, you are the most beautiful singer in that era, like the most successful one. What are you doing with that backup dancer? You know, like, and also the guy was just a backup dancer, and he would act as if he was like Brad Pitt, because he really felt like his ego was, she even paid for his rap career. So, and he had another partner and children. I believe a child, like a daughter and a child on the way. And then he got her pregnant then afterwards. So it's like, didn't you do like a background check before you started showing yourself with this guy? And also, I wonder, you know, because I think that sometimes, and I do hear this from people that had worked with celebrities, that they get so obsessed with certain dynamics or relationships that even if managers, even if staff members, even if the people around them, friends, whoever, is like, you know, I think that this is going too far. Like, you are like not making the best decision. Maybe you should think about it. They behave like children. They are like, no, I know what I want. I'm in love. I want that person. We are in love. We are getting married. And you're like, but wait. So for me, it's like, you know, that's why maybe from our vision, we are like, what are you doing? You know, but they don't see it because they are so lonely, so isolated, that whatever a small amount of attention and romantic gesture someone has towards them, it's like, it's love. He loves me. Besides, not only because I'm famous, he loves me because of the woman that I am. No, he loves you for your money. She used her music to talk about good things, so it's a bit weird she would date someone. Justin Timberlake is getting divorced, right? I have seen the news. Oh, I didn't know. The heart wants what it wants. Yeah, definitely. The heart wants what the heart wants. Loneliness and proximity. Death. Death hope. Thank you. Loneliness and proximity, the main reasons. Yeah. Worst partner for one celebrity is another celebrity. I have heard someone saying which is someone person so someone up with. So maybe the stylists and dancers have all the fun. Yeah, and also if you notice when, for example, idols or celebrities, when they have backup dancers and when they have this large group of people of the same age as them, but and you know that they are like, oh, they are my friends because we work together, we rehearse also, we go out to drink, we celebrate together, we are on the road together, so there's like a family thing. But the celebrity is the celebrity. Like the main act is the main act. The stylists, the staff, the choreographers, the dancers, they have a freedom to maybe hook up with each other. And that's okay, because yeah, there could be drama, but it's between them. But the celebrity is like on a different podium. It's like, yeah, you could also have something with one of them. But at the end, you are the star. So don't forget that. The industry is so Neptunian. Yeah. The industry is so shady. It's so shady. The industry is so shady. Okay, I'm going to pull cards for Infinite Sungjong, the Magne. I believe Spirit wanted me to pull cards for him. For Infinite Sungjong, how he's going to do this 2024. He's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Just that, yeah, he has to stand his ground. He has to stand his ground and fight for what is his. That is the only advice I will give him. But he's going to do it. We start with the Eight of Pentacles, the Empress. So definitely he was working on something. He is working on something. Seven of Wands in the middle of the reading, Four of Pentacles, and Three of Cups. So yeah, this year is of a lot of work, a lot of growth for him individually. Also, him probably feeling a bit more like assertive about his image, feeling a bit much more connecting with his self-esteem, showing himself a bit more, working on his skills, on his beauty. But then, yeah, the Seven of Wands in the middle, it means that it's going to be challenging for him to release certain things. I wouldn't say obstacles, but I think that he has to be like ready to fight all these people. Ready to fight all these people. Like ready to stand your ground and don't let others like take what is yours. Also the four of Pentacles, hold on tight. Hold on tight to your assets. Don't let them get away. Don't let them get away. Be as stubborn and fast as possible. Fight for your things. Fight for your work. Definitely at the end with the Three of Cups, I see him like celebrating. I see him celebrating a victory. I see that he has also the support of others. The guy is not alone. He's going to celebrate a victory, but he's going to have to be very, very stubborn and very strong. very resilient, because probably, yeah, there's people that could want to steal something from him, but he has to stand his ground. He has to stand his ground. Yeah, also he could. I clarified the Three of Cups and I got the Two of Cups. So what is going on? Is he in a relationship, or he is about to be in a relationship? I don't know. Maybe one of these, because I don't know why I get that this could be like a friendship thing with other people included, and then it sort of like ends up being a more intimate connection. So I wouldn't be surprised if he had like a love story right there with someone that starts as a friend or is part of a group, and then they get closer and then get more intimate together. So yeah. And also I think that's the reason why maybe, with the Empress, there's something about him going through some kind of glow up, him feeling much more attractive. So yeah. But he cannot relax. He doesn't have to relax. He has to push very hard. Like, set boundaries. Like, don't let those people win. Don't let those people take away what is yours. Matt Damon got it right with his wife. She has time to be there for him and for children can accompany him. Only one person can have career that is... Yeah. Hey, Reem. Yeah, it's just that, yeah, relationships, marriage, and everything is like a whole another enterprise. So you do have to be very flexible. One of you has to sort of like balance things, and the two of you have to be very responsible. If you are not willing to be responsible, um, because also, you cannot live just out of love. You have to, you have to make money. Okay, I'm going to pull cards for Blackpink Lisa. Someone requested this for Blackpink Lisa, because I did read for. Actually, I should wait for Lisa for the Aries season, but it's a long run until Aries is in April. But yeah, I'm going to pull cards for her now. And then I'm going to read, the next time I'm going to be reading for Rosé, because I know she's in Aquarius and it's her season very soon. But yeah, love isn't gonna pay the bills, exactly. Okay, for Blackpink Lisa, let's see 2024 for Lisa. What is going on with Lisa? Okay. The Moon, Queen of Swords, the Hangman, Page of Swords, Temperance. Wow. I think that Lisa is first of all, I see her with this Queen of Swords being very reactive, like being very um, like maybe, I don't know if she's like demanding certain things or just being, trying to be very assertive about what she wants, or about if she has to sign some papers, she's like, okay, I want this, my conditions are this. Like, being in control about, nobody's talking for her, she's doing the talking. But at the same time, because I have the moon behind her, I'm like, she could have some discussions either about her career or about her personal connections. She could have some differences with people, and people actually seeing her like she is actually being very, like, being a bit harsh. When you think that you're right, because the Queen of Swords is like, I know what I'm saying, like I have everything figured out. What I'm saying is the truth. But also with the moon card behind her, I think that she's a bit confused. I don't know if there's some people that are sort of whispering in her ear, or has been like whispering in her ear, had been like, I don't know if there's rumors. And she's like, I'm going to address those rumors. Like, are you talking about me? Like, are you talking about me behind my back? Is there something hidden? Are you hiding something from me? Sort of her, I think that she's going to start this year feeling a bit confused, maybe not knowing who to trust. And sort of, like affecting certain connections because of this very fiery attitude, this very confrontative attitude. It's like, I don't wait, I go and confront people. I think that she can come off as too aggressive from time to time. It's like, why are you arguing with these people? You don't have the whole history, you don't have the whole story, where, like, maybe things are not the way you see them. So I wonder if she feels like, if she fears betrayal, or if there's something that can make her feel a bit distrustful. Maybe she's like, I saw something. I saw a picture. I saw an article. I saw messages, and her going towards someone and being like, you're lying to me. You're hiding this from me. Like, I think that she is a bit confused, maybe because these are very delicate moments for her. Maybe she doesn't know who to trust. There's something about her possibly like having a suspicion, or having been suspicious about people around her, even though she's trying to be very, very fair, also very polite. She's trying to be, but also Lisa is very sharp with her words, and also she's very intelligent. So there's something about her like feeling a bit on the defensive. I don't know who she's accusing and of what she's accusing, but there's something like, like, and probably she could have like huge arguments with some people. And with the Handman, is like if she had some deals with these people, or if she had, some work with these people, she will have to put them on hold. There's something about her, maybe her individual gigs, her individual careers, or her individual deals being put on hold. And she actually deciding to put them on hold. Because there's something about her reality that she's like, I'm starting to have my doubts. I think that these people is not who they say they are, and I don't like it. I feel uncomfortable. So I think that she's going to take a sort of break to sort of analyze, okay, who do I trust? Who do I associate myself with? Like, am I really seeing things for what they are, or am I just like, letting other people influence me or guide me to make decisions that I'm not ready? And then with the Page of Swords and the Temperance, see, she's. I think that she's going to slow down, from after this break or this stop, from the Queen of Swords being very bossy, very authoritarian. She's going to slow down a bit. She's going to slow down, like she's going to calm down a bit. She's still going to have her opinion. She's still going to fight for what she thinks is right. But also with the Temperance, there's something about her healing, probably healing, and not getting that combative, not getting that, But she's still defending herself from something, and I don't know what is it. But I think that she's also defending her well-being. There's something about her probably not wanting to be her image to be ruined by rumors, because there's a lot of sources. So I wonder if there's like a rumor around Lisa, or a rumor about her and I don't know, other people, that her friends, for example, and she could be involved in this. And there's something about her like, no, you're not going to drag me into this. Like, no, no, because I'm starting. She's defending also her new beginning. So she's like, I better take a sort of distance from you. Yeah. Yeah, she's healing. And part of this healing comes with this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles is like, okay, I will follow you. I will wait for you. I will wait for you until after you heal. After you heal and you take care of your businesses, you take care of your things while you're healed, I will be on the other side. I will wait for you. So yeah, she has a very stubborn figure here, a man that is like, okay, I will not get in your way. Do what you have to do. But also I will not give up. I will wait for you. All I know, she's basically living in people. She's basically living in Paris and spends her time with high-profile, super rich people. She was hanging out with the First Lady of France. No wonder people gossip about her. Mm. 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 Yeah, then I will share with you the link. Isn't it in the Mariana's? You can search in one of my last videos that I've loaded for the channel. I believe in the description box. There's the, I believe it is. It's very dangerous family. He's the richest guy in the world. Yeah, there's a bit of there's a bit of danger. Like, but I think that she's thinking about it from sort of how it can damage her. And maybe there's a lot of envy. There's something about maybe people that say that are her new friends. Maybe they actually are not that friendly. Or are a bit of gossipy and liars, and she's like, oh, I'm starting to see you all for who you are. Yeah, there's something about all these swords, like you said, Marushka. I would say instead of swords, it's like knives. It's like you have to be very, very intelligent to sort of survive them, because probably they also are in charge of spreading certain information to the public, like they have their ways as well. It's like when they can like somehow manipulate you and they like you, everything is cool. But then everything can change. I don't know if it's like a very Gemini family or a very Libra family, or there's something about them just being, having a lot of opinions, and maybe they say things in a very passive aggressive way while smiling at you. And I don't think that Lisa has the patience to deal with people like that. Okay, for treasure leader, Hyun Suk and Ji Hoon, I want to read for them. Hyun Suk and Ji Hoon of treasure. Hyun Suk, leadership. Ji Hoon, and the group. Okay, for the leaders, Hyun Suk and Ji Hoon of treasure. For Hyun Suk, we have the Six of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Sun. So yeah, a very charming guy. Very charming as a leader. He's very charming. Then for Ji-hoon, we have the Six of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and Ten of Wands. And then the relationship or the group or how they interact with the group, we have the Tower. So what is going on with the rest of Treasure members? There's some shaky basement in there. There's like a shaky foundation. What is going on with them? Like there could be some things that they don't agree on, or they just are not sure. Maybe among themselves, there's something that is not that stable yet with some members. But I think that from Hyun Suk, there's something about him being this sort of ray of light, because literally the guy got the sun card, so he has a lot of charisma for being the leader. Also, he's very, in his own way, he's also like a sort of mother, I would say. He's like, he listens, he is very loving, he sort of knows the group, you know, he's very sensitive, but also starting with the Six of Swords, he's also very ambitious when it comes to ideas. Maybe he has like an Aquarius vibe, because there's something about him always wanting to keep advancing when it comes to creations, when it comes to you know, the group, like what do we do with the group, a new idea, like I want to create something new, I want us to advance from this, I don't want us to keep being the same, like I want us to do something different, like let's not stick together to the same project, you know. And I think that he has a lot of ideas. He's very abundant when it comes to ideas and concepts and visions, you know. He's also very sensitive, you know. He gets all these ideas in his mind, and he's like, okay, I have this, and then I have this. I think that he's like too creative for the group. I think that for being a YG group, I think that maybe he's a bit like over with the 2013 styles. You know, he's like, you know, I want something new for us. But I think that the guy is very compassionate towards the members, and also he's willing to wait. You know, he's like, I know, you know, maybe today we don't get what we want, but we will get there anyways. Because also he's very charming, you know, he's very playful. He knows how to get people to agree to what he creates or what he does. If he has an idea, he's very good at selling you that idea. He's like, you know, this is good. And also he's like a child, you know, he has a lot of energy, so probably on stage, you know, there's no one that does it like him. He shines, definitely. And for Ji-hoon, the other, I believe he must be the other leader. For him, for this guy, is a bit much more nostalgic. I think that he also cares about success for the group, but he's a bit nostalgic, you know. I don't know if he loves like old concepts, or he just misses some members. Maybe he misses how they used to be before. There's something about him remembering a lot the past. He wants the group to succeed, but I think that probably, I don't know, is this guy sort of like in charge of logistics? Because he has pentacles in one, so I'm like, the guy is like the one that gets things done. It's like his role in the group is more about like him guiding others to get things done or to get certain results. It's like more material kind of role. He doesn't talk that much, like he doesn't give you directions or a pretty speech or idea. He just does. He just makes sure that they are excellent in their deliveries. And probably he's also makes sure that everyone practices, that everyone knows their place, you know. And also I think that the guy really, he he puts up with a lot for the group. Here with the ten of wands, definitely I can feel a sort of burden that for him maybe being a leader is a sort of burden, even though he has the ace of pentacles, so he's successful at it. He definitely has a good feedback. They give him a good feedback, but I think that maybe he's a perfectionist and he has his idea about like, okay, I guess I have to make it on my own, and I have to resolve this, and I need to get this done, and I want it to be now, and I have these specific things that I want to accomplish, and I want you all to accomplish with me. So he probably like takes a lot of responsibilities or a lot of tasks on his shoulder, and he doesn't say much about it, you know. But yeah, it's like he probably, instead of asking for help for others, he's like, no, 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 you stay here. I got it. I will resolve this on my own. I got it. You know, he doesn't say much, but he's the one that probably, when it comes to actions, he's the one that resolves. Um, Treasure feels kind of lost for some time. Has a tournament. Yeah, what G star is so updated. Jihun is like the father, while Hyusung is like the mother. Jihun is the independent one. Yeah, he had a lot of solo gigs already. He's frank. Yeah, I see him. I see him putting the work. Definitely, he puts the work. He's like, he doesn't say much. He's like, guys, do what I do. But they are cool. Yeah, they're very different. Their styles are very different. But they have the potential to make the group look great. It's just that I think that also with the tower, I think that in here it's like, you know, some things from the past needs to be destroyed in order to start over. You know, the tower is also like abrupt changes, because probably this year is going to be a change of concept for them. You know, but first they need to go through the turbulence, you know, the shaky foundations, like I said. They had to destroy something to make place for something new. So definitely, I think and also there's something probably about the group. Sometimes some of them do have an attitude or an ego, and they sort of do not do what they're being told. Like, there's some of them that yes, they do it, but there's others that are a bit resistant to getting directions, you know, and at the end they do what they want to do, or they do it how they want to do it, and the group sort of like is like, you know, this wasn't part of the, oh yeah, but I just came up with the idea and I wanted to do it because the fans like it. Yeah, but we had a sort of a schedule, so you weren't supposed to do that, you know. So we had, I sense the energy of very different types of people, you know, very different. Like, some of them do not want an authority figure. Some of them are like, you know, I manage myself. I know what I have to do. And then there are others that if you don't give them directions, they don't move. So yeah, definitely, yeah, a new beginning is going to happen for this year, for the group, for Treasure. Definitely. They're going to have a brand new beginning. Definitely. Definitely. But first, they have to rebuild. Rebuild and get rid of what is old. Hey, Spirit. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be. Actually, I'm done with the readings. I pulled some cards for Sungjong, like you wanted me to. But yeah, I'm also not going to be for a long time here because I have a headache. So yeah, but yeah. But now I feel, I feel a bit better because since we have the live streams on Wednesdays, if the readings that I don't do now, I can do them on Wednesdays, so I'm happy. Do you guys have some other recommendation? Hey, Gia. Kepler's, Kepler's leader. Okay. Oh, just general readings, yes. Okay, for Kepler's leader. I did read for Espa. For her, for Choi Jujin, she got the 10 Wands, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Wands. Then I pulled cards for the group. How does the group see her? And they got the 9 of Wands and the Devil. So a lot of resistance on this group, like a lot of push and pull. The girls are very tired. Definitely, I got the vibe that the girls are very tired. They feel very restricted. Um, for Eugene as leader of Kepler, I think that definitely she hides that is very demanding for her, that she's a bit tired, that she's a bit exhausted. Like it seems like it's always her work, it's always like having to push, 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 push to get to an objective. And I think that the fact that she doesn't talk about it, that she remains a bit mysterious about it, maybe she acts very differently. We have the high priestess, and we also have the queen of wands. So definitely she shows, the image that she shows on the outside is that she's a very tough and a strong individual, and that she is a leader, that she's assertive, that she's passionate, that she's fast. There's something about her like acting like this, but inside, she hides. Inside, she hides that she's feeling a bit overwhelmed, by a lot of responsibilities, and that sometimes, she doesn't know what is the purpose of holding on so tight. Why am I fighting for? Is a sort of message of the queen. Definitely, she's a queen of wands, so she's a leader, a very natural leader, I would say. Like she's a warrior. She has like, the energy. But I think that sometimes things are very tough and she doesn't talk about them. And also, there's something about her having a secret. I don't know. I don't know what she does to sort of like hide this stress that she has. She has a level of stress, impressionable level of stress. And also she could have like anger issues, because if we think about the Queen of Wands also is very authentic, it's very enthusiastic, but also it's very outspoken. So I think that with the High Priestess, maybe she wishes she could speak up a bit more about having to have to deal with the whole, having to carry sort of the group on her shoulders. I don't know why. Maybe it's not like that, but she's tired, and I think that the other girls are tired as well. So maybe it's like a common feeling that is shared with all of them. But with the High Priestess in here, I'm like, she's hiding something. I don't know what is it. I think that is not okay. Like I think that is not good for her to hide things, to lie about things, or to keep it a secret. Maybe it's that she's tired, that she's really tired. Um, or maybe that she, because I see the Queen of Wands and I see a very independent person. So I wouldn't be surprised if this girl is thinking about an individual activity or an individual career, and she just wants to, she wants to drop the wands and be like, guys, I'm done. Like I'm done. Like bye. Like I'm done. I will go back to my own. I will focus on me. I'm tired of carrying all of this, and like bye. So maybe she's having another possibilities. She's keeping it a secret, something like this. But yeah, for the group, definitely the girls also. I think that the relationship with the other members also is a bit like is a bit tense also with because I think that probably the other members also feel a bit tired, a bit exhausted. It's like, you're tired, we are also tired. Like we also are hanging on in here and we are tired. Like we also are a bit susceptible and they are a bit like, very frustrated. I sense a lot of frustration in this group. Like a lot of frustration, like when you want to shout and liberate all the anger. There's something about this. And also with the devil, I definitely think that the girls feel like the rest of the members feel like they cannot set themselves free. Like there's an attachment here. I don't know if it's like a contract, I don't know if it's like something, but they feel like they are not free. They feel like this is suffocating, like this is like taking away all the initial excitement or bliss or joy that they had. I don't know what is it. I don't know what they do with these girls, but the girls are not happy. No, they're not happy. Hey, Gurami. Thank you. Yeah, it's in one of my. They got very positive cards, Rim. Very positive. I'm happy for them, actually. It's in one of my live streams. Um, you wanted. No, it's the girl Junhyung from Kepler. From Kepler. You wanted for this. For this. Is it actor? Fumisha Takahashi. A Japanese actor. Fumisha Takahashi. Wait, that I want to see. I want to see his face. Pisces. I remember who he is. Ah, the guy you posted, yeah. Okay, for this actor, for Fumisha Takahashi, we start with the King of Wands, Eight of Cups, Two of Swords in the middle of the reading, Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. So, there's something about him. Actually, I think that maybe 2023 has been a very good year for him. He started very successfully. Like, I think that definitely he comes from this energy. He's very assertive in his roles, in his career, and everything. But I think that he wants to change a bit, the way he has been working. There's something with the Eight of Cups. He literally like walking away from another project, or maybe he doesn't want to do the same anymore. It's like he's a bit like, he's like, I am successful, I am powerful, but I want to take a break. Like, I don't, it like emotionally. The guy emotionally needs to take a break. It's like, I have to get away. I don't know if in his last work, he had to pour so much emotion of himself that he's a bit tired. He's like, okay, emotionally, I need a break. I need a break. Well, he's a Pisces, so it does make sense that maybe he feels a bit overwhelmed by playing these roles. But then in the middle, we have the Two of Swords. So he's also probably going to be through this year feeling a bit indecisive. Like, he has to make a decision about something, about maybe it's his career or where his career is going. And he's a bit indecisive about it. I think that he knows. So this is why he wants to hide. So he doesn't want to make the decision now. and just like he maybe is like an introvert, but probably, when it comes to fame and exposure, he acts like very cocky and confident. He acts like he has everything under control, that he's like, he's funny, that he's, very, probably he has a lot of charisma, he's magnetic, but inside, the guy is very, he has his doubts. There are moments where he just wants to be left alone. He doesn't want to decide. He doesn't want to talk about decisions, about business. He's like, let me be. Let me just, reclude to my private place. I want to be alone. Let me be. I don't want to decide now. Um, an indecisive Libra moon. Yeah, but I think that this time is going to make him good. It's going to do him good. I think that he knows why he needs this. He knows, yeah. Yeah, he knows, definitely. He got the King of Swords. So at the end, the guy is going to make the best. He's going to come back stronger. And he's going to come back with more clarity than ever. And also, with the Page of Swords in here and the Ace of Pentacles, there's something about him making the right decision for his career and his life in general. But this is going to happen probably the second part of the year, not now. Probably then he's going to start seeing new opportunities. I mean, like, okay, I'm getting back to a new show. I'm going to do this. I'm going to work on this project. Like, okay, now, and also now that I see with more clarity, I see what you're offering me. I see the money. I see the potential success. Now I want to choose. Now I'm ready to choose. And also probably there's something about money. Maybe they are not offering him much, so he's like, I better do not take this, because then there has to be a lot of months where he's sort of stuck with the project that, it feels like it drains, it takes out years of his life. Maybe it can be months, but for him it feels like years. So he's like, I'm giving away my whole life for a show that then at the end is not that prosperous, or it didn't give me the, I don't know, the monetary compensation that I wanted. So it's like I wasted all these months for nothing. And maybe he's sort of realizing that maybe he didn't choose the right roles for him, or there's something about him being like, I don't want to do the same. Like, I should have known that playing that role would get me stuck in that genre, and I don't want to. But he's very smart. Definitely, the indecisiveness is like, is good. Is good. Because I think that he also knows, because, well, he's an actor, he works with his sensitivity, and he was like, I feel like after the last work that I did, I feel so drained of my energy. Like, I have nothing left to give. So I better go back to myself. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to disconnect a bit, and then I'm going to come back when I feel ready. Yeah, definitely he must be popular, because he starts the reading as this King of Wands. So definitely the guy, whatever image he has, maybe he has the image of a sort of like sex symbol, sort of warrior, very masculine, but inside he's a softie. Inside he's very artistic. It's not. It's much more about his mind, not, or that he has a good memory, not that, I have this body, or I have this, presence. He. Okay, for you, I'm going to pull cards for you. for IU. Oh, two cards? Oh, okay. Okay, IU. Two cards then. Ah, there's more. Wow. Well, I don't know what happened. Today I had the same issue with this deck. The cards sort of stick together. So I don't know. I have to separate them one by one. But well, I will take them. For IU, we start with the Tower, Nine of Pentacles, King of Cups. The King of Cups was behind the Star. So I'm going to put them together. Eight of Swords, Three of Swords, Lot of Swords, Page of Cups. What is going on? Well, definitely, I know that she's going to release something very soon, and I think that, yeah, definitely it's like a sort of new beginning for her. I don't know what happened to her, because even though I see the potential of this Nine of Pentacles, and I'm like, of course, she's coming back and she's going to be like, she's going to be amazing, she is a great soloist, but she comes from the Tower. So I wonder what is going on with her reality, that I think that there's some inconsistencies, there's something that is not very stable, or something that abruptly changed in her life, some news, I don't know. But I think that also maybe this is the reason why she's coming back, or she's coming back to work, because she's like, okay, I have to get back to work. I have to keep creating. And also I think that it has to do with money. There's something that maybe she needs the money. This is why I'm like, what happened? Where do you come from? Because I think that she comes from instability. So I wonder who is responsible to make her feel like this. Like she's sort of losing her ground, and she has to start over. And this is why she's showing all her talents. She's like, okay, like this is what I am. This is what I'm good at. I'm going back to music, or I'm going back to create, I'm going back to work on my image, but yeah. But yeah, with the Star card, definitely, the Star card definitely lets you know that is part of her destiny, she is a star, she definitely is. Like, I think that these moments where she has to sort of present herself and go back to work, it has to do with work, because I believe that it has to do with money, because she needs the money, but at the same time, it's like whenever she comes back, it's like a spiritual connection with people. I don't know why. She's just so ethereal. There's something about like, oh, it's IU. IU is like a sort of like magical experience for the audience. It's not just like a soloist. Like she brings this shining with her. She brings this with her that is like, oh, there's a you. And also behind the star, there's this card. So definitely if this is her partner, her boyfriend, definitely he's behind her shining as well. He's like sort of accompanying her through this period, and he's like, I'm supporting you, like you're going to do great, I'm here for you, I'm behind this because I'm not letting myself shown. I don't want people to know that I'm here because it's your moment to shine, but nevertheless, I'm here, I'm your emotional support, you can rely on me. So yeah, he's a bit much more present than in other readings. Last year I did some readings for IU, and I almost was like, a bit, I was like a bit feeling a bit suspicious about him. I was like, where is he? Because I don't see him, or because I felt that she wasn't very happy. So I was like, is that guy is he the one that is making you feel like this? But yeah, feeling very protective of IU all of a sudden. And then yeah, we have the Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords. So this again. And we have the Page of Cups. So I wonder, does she have a stalker? Does she have a serious stalker that is causing her stress and heartache? Because I'm like, what is going on with this person? Like, it's causing her so much, like, so much anxiety, you know, like, I cannot get away from you. Like, yeah, it's scary because the person is in love with her, like, is infatuated, you know. It's like the person is so, like, infatuated. It's so. Yeah, but I think that this is like, I don't know if this person is like blackmailing her or something like this, because I think that there's something, you know, that what I told you at the beginning, there's something about her not feeling stable. So I wonder if she's being like blackmailed or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they come and go. They come and go, but they want to ruin it for her. They want to ruin the comeback for her. Yeah, then she's going to get the justice involved. Definitely. Definitely, because this person doesn't stop. It's like they want her to, yeah, yeah, go and shine and have a comeback or work on music, but then go back and hide. Go back and hide. It's like this person wants her to be isolated. Like, go back and hide. Yeah. Yeah, Hope, I got that vibe. That it could be someone close to her or related to her family. Yeah, there's family as well. I know that this is the reason. Like there's something about her because I think that she doesn't use the money for herself. She uses it for others. Because I feel like her lifestyle is very simple. She probably doesn't spend that much. Yeah, she will make it, definitely. But it's like she's so annoyed. Like, she's so annoyed. Like this person is not new. Just that they're in love with her. You know, it's like this romantic person that you're like disgusted. You know, you're like, stop it. Like, your propositions are not attractive for me. I don't want it. I don't want your love. Please take it. Take it. I don't want it. I appreciate it, but I don't want it. Please understand. I don't want it. Okay, guys, do you have someone else? Play Obsessed by Maria Carey. Yeah. Nice work. Every time I touch the screen, I freak out because I don't want to block you guys. Junjin, Le Seraphim, Junjin, Le Seraphim. Oh, Jeji. Junjin is very fast because the Kino once jump out for Junjin of Le Seraphim. Who is this guy? Bye, bye, spirit. Who is this guy? Hmm. Hmm. I think that she always get this guy. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. Maybe I'm getting the deja vu for someone else. But there's something about Junjin. I don't know if this is how it's pronounced. I'm sorry, guys. You know that my accent with the Y's and the G's is a whole thing because we don't here in Argentina we don't use it like the way other Latin American countries use it. So that's why I struggle when the name starts with Junjin. No, let's leave Jay for a while. Like I'm not reading for Jay of Enhypen. I'm going to leave like until his birthday because like oh my god, I have been reading for Jay for so long. Like no, no. I'm bored. I'm like I'm like already overwhelmed with his energy. I don't want it. Like like poor guy, let's leave him alone. He's not that interesting. Okay, for Junjin of Le Seraphim. Ah, you mean that it could be him? Ah, I thought that you wanted, you wanted me to read for him. I was like, no, again, him. Um, did I show the cards? Okay. I got it, Mariuszka, I got it wrong. No, it's just that in TikTok they're driving me crazy also with Jay. That's why I see his name and I freak out. Because they're always like in hyphen J, in hyphen J, in Sonu, the other guy, Sonu, all the time, Sonu. Like, my God, leave those guys alone, please. Like, what is going on with hyphen? Like, what? Okay. King of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Magician, Four of Cups, Five of Swords for Junjin. Definitely, this girl is fed up. Hey, Fluffy. Yeah, this girl is fed up. Is fed up. Like, she's tired. She's tired of the gossip about her. She's so tired. She's so done. She's so done. She's like, you know, I have all this potential. I'm a great entertainer. And all you think about is who I'm dating. Like the girl definitely feels like a sort of, I would say she feels a sort of resentment towards guys. She feels a resentment towards guys because it's like whenever there's a man associated with me, it's like people don't appreciate me. They just think about the guy. So also there's something about her also probably, I believe she's a Libra, right? But there's something also about her becoming a bit more combative and probably a bit more masculine and assertive in the way she communicates herself because she's a bit tired of men being the first thing that comes up in her reading. It's like, I'm not associated to this person. So cut it. I'm not associated. But nevertheless, it seems like I wouldn't be surprised if a new guy is mentioned. I wouldn't be surprised if a new guy is associated with her. Because they come hand in hand. They come hand in hand. And she's like, you know, what about me? I have I have so much potential. Like I'm doing very well with my career. You know, I'm a performer. I'm an entertainer. I actually I shine. You know, I'm very flexible, and you guys don't pay attention to me and what I do. So yeah, I see her like probably this year is going to be very challenging. Definitely she's going to put some people in their places. I can see it here with the Ace of Swords, you know. And also maybe she could have a sort of discussion or a moment with the man, with the guy on camera that people will be like, oh, she's so rude. I don't know, because I see her like sort of having a discussion or a different opinion from a guy on camera. So people, of course, will be defending the guy and not her, of course. And talk about her like, oh, look at her attitude. She thinks that she's all that. But no, guys, the poor girl, she's fed up with the dating rumors. She's like, you know, in here, she just is tired, guys. Is tired. And probably this year is going to continue. People are not going to talk about her and the comeback and what she's bringing to the table and how much she had put the effort. No, it's like they're all going to talk about who she's dating, who she's sitting next to, who she's associated with, who she's, you know, and she feels like, and I could see her like sort of losing her temper because she's going to try to remain like, okay, like I'm not reading you, I'm not reading the comments, I'm ignoring the comments, I don't see it. But then eventually she's going to react. She's going to react and it's not going to look pretty and people are going to go to go for um, to go to get her. Definitely. Definitely. Like poor girl. I mean, she's very smart. Definitely with the magician in the middle, I see her like sort of trying to escape certain situations. But yeah, it's like it's very like yeah, it's a bit annoying how the first thing I see in the reading is a man. And it's not like he's important to her, you know, or he's doing something for her. No, he's actually like just looking at himself, you know, or looking at his things. He's not connected with her. But nevertheless, he occupies a part of the reading. So she's like, got it. She's like, got it. Yeah, she's tired. She's tired. She's tired. She's like, you know, I'm so much more than this. I'm so much more than this. I'm so much more than this. Like, yeah, also a tower. Whatever attitude she's going to give, people are going to be pissed. People are going to be pissed. People. But I don't know what is it. Maybe because she's beautiful, you know, there's something about, you know, sort of associating her with sort of this femme fatale that whatever she does it to provoke the opposite sex. But actually, no, she's just a performer, guys. You know, what she shows on camera is because she's an excellent performer. But in real life, the girl is just very introvert. You know, she's like very simple person. She's not looking for men, you know. Yeah. She's done. Yeah, she's done with having to defend herself, with also having to not say anything. You know, maybe people are attacking her online or sending her some messages, and she's a bit tired. Yes, and Hypen fans are crazy. I know readers with 4 members constantly. They are too famous. Yeah, I swear, Marushka. Like the four names are constantly being named. Like, and even if I already posted the readings, if I already pulled cards for them, no, again, it's like, oh my God, it's annoying. Okay, for Itzy Jeji. Let's see how she does. Itzy Jeji. Also, Jeji is the leader, so I'm going to read her as a leader then. She can't even say anything. They get severely punished by getting lines and opportunities taken away for 6 months up to a year. Oh, wow. Okay, Jeji as a leader then. Another one that is strong in the group. Okay, for Jeji as the leader, easy Jeji. Wait, that I'm going to write down the timestamps for Jeji. She got Queen of Wands, the Lovers, 5 of Wands. So again, another one that it's very similar, the energy to the Kepler leader as well, except that for Jeji it's not that she's like trying to connect with being a leader. She is a very established leader. It's like when she's on she can be indecisive on a lot of things and have a lot of mood swings, but when it comes to the group and her leadership role, she's no joke. She is the leader. She gets very passionate. She gets very, very straightforward. She gets, very aggressive. It's like a go-getter. She's like this very strong force. She gets this passion. I don't know from where, because I sense that she's a very sensitive person just when she's her regular self. But when it comes to the leadership, she means it. She's a great leader. She's a great leader. And also, I think that she is very stable and secure in herself as a leader. But then here we have the Lovers and the 5 of Wands. So I think that definitely there's a lot of conflicts, in the group from her perspective. And the thing that she does the most to sort of navigate this as a leader is to be neutral, to listen to all the parties. The Lovers is about like, I will not take a side. I will not make a decision. I will not like be determined on one side or the other. I listen to all of you and I remain neutral. Because all of you, if I do take a side, you're going to fight each other. You're going to fight me. We are going to have differences. So I better remain a bit, I would say, a bit indecisive and a bit unstable. I think that sometimes she doesn't want to make decisions for the group, because I think that there are moments where she makes decisions and it seems like all of them go towards her neck, because we have the 5 of Wands. So she's like, when I try to sort of come up with a resolution, they come for my neck. Like literally, like the girls, all of them have their strong opinions, their strong, she's like, it's not easy. It's not easy to get them to agree with me. It's not easy to get them on the same page. I have to fight them. They fight me. Either I fight some of them or they get together to confront me. It's like a sort of intertwined, if you notice this is not like linear. This is not like, this against, this is all efforts, like all clashing their ones from different directions. So she's like, sometimes I do have to watch out for what I say, because even though I'm a very confident person and I try to remain like very firm, stable and secure in myself, most of the time, being a leader for them, it makes me question if I'm right. Sometimes she does feel a bit like, like she's two-faced, like she's like she doesn't take a side, because she's like, if I show that I'm assertive, they come for me and they find me. It's not like because I'm the leader, like I'm in this sort of podium and everyone just does what I say. And also I think that probably she is that probably being a leader is also having to middle in with the issues that they have between each other. So I see a lot of aggression here. I wouldn't be surprised if they sort of get aggressive physically, because I see her like trying to middle in and trying to not get them to fight each other. But also, I don't think that it's just with the members. Let's not forget that these girls are part of a company that has certain individuals that are not the best at making the right decisions for the girls. So there could be conflicts with another people from the company as well. You know, it's not just within the members. I think that for her, it's like sometimes I find myself having discussions and arguments with people, like, you know, like even if I talk to the girls and I already have their agreement on certain things, I go and deliver this, and I find that they fight me, that they don't let us have what we want to have, you know. So I go as a spokesperson, I go very secure in myself, you know, I represent what the girls want, you know, what we had all agreed on, and all of a sudden I'm facing conflict, and I'm facing a lot of people saying to me very nasty things, you know, like, how come you do this, like what you're saying is stupid, you know. So definitely it's not easy. I think that there's moments where she feels like she's like everyone is angry at her, you know, or everyone like sort of like unleash their anger towards her, and she's like, you know, I'm just a spokesperson, like this is not just my idea, it's not something that I'm like, you know, I'm going to decide for all of you, and this is why I'm here meddling in, you know. No, it's you know, is what I do. But I think that she has a lot of oppositions as a leader. They don't let her shine. They don't let, and this is not about the girls. I think that is the company probably. Yes, it's like she's the leader, but there are moments when they ask her to step aside, you know, like, go away, like your ideas are not good, get out, get out. So it makes her feel like they don't let her do her job. You know, even though she wants to, she really means it. For her, being a leader is a serious thing. Um, and from the girl's perspective, yeah, definitely from the girl's perspective, with the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Fool, I think that the girls are still working on themselves, are still working. They are very tired, you know, but they're hanging on in there. If there's something I learned from reading for Mexi, is that they would get this a lot, but they would not give up. They would not give up. And also they're waiting for a new beginning. They're waiting for a new beginning as a group. So I don't see them stopping. I see them very tired. I see them very overworked. I see that they are constantly practicing. This is something that I get all the time about Itzy. But yeah, they're still practicing. They're still working. They're still studying. They are still perfectioning themselves. They are like the perfect student, the forever pupil. They are always studying, always practicing, always working on themselves, on their bodies, on their postures, on their choreography. Like, and it's not easy. It's not easy. But they are trying to have a new beginning. They're trying to have a new beginning. They are trying to have it, and they also want it for the leader. They are doing it for the leader also. They are doing it for Gigi, because they are like, you know, for everything that you had done for us, you know, the best thing we can do is to keep working on ourselves, so you know we can all shine together. Hmm. Is there anything else, guys? Or I'm just going to get going. I'm going to be leaving for today. If we have another questions, we can save them for Wednesday. Who is Hui? Vente con Hui. Um, ah, mm. Yeah, I did read for some leaders, but also I read for some people as well. You're welcome, check them. Pentagon Huey. What are these cards? Hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know what is it about Pentagon members that there's something about them that that group is not. I see the name and I'm like, no. Okay, for Huey, we have the Five of Wands, Five of Cups, Seven of Swords, Seven of, not seven, Six of Swords, and the High Priestess. I don't know, I just don't get advances. You know, there's something about them just not, either they don't communicate, they are not interested, like there's something unfinished in there, in them. I don't know if maybe like they should have made a decision a long time ago and they are not. Yeah, but there's something that there are some things that don't feel the same anymore, and I think that they are just dragging. Yeah, they're dragging the thing, and like they are just there, and I'm like, but you know, like why are you still like? I don't know. Could it be that success for them is very elusive? Like, you know, maybe they have a success, but then they sort of disappear, or there's not much accomplishment, I would say. Like, there's something weird. There's something like, and they know it. They know it. Just that I think that they are not making the decision. They know it. They know it. Yeah, they had one successful song, but nothing big afterwards. Yeah, they are so just in there, you know, and I feel like energetically it's like it doesn't allow them to move on, you know, because they are there. Um, but yeah, for this guy, for Huey, um, Hui, um, Definitely a lot of conflicts. He comes from a lot of conflicts, and he will still have to deal with conflicts at the beginning of the year. Probably the first 3 months is going to be all about, he has to heal also. There's a lot of things that he has to heal. Um, Probably he's in a sort of push and pull situation with people, maybe the people that he works with, or maybe just like him as an artist, you know. In the middle, I see the Seven of Swords, so I sort of see him like advancing, but I think that he's not being 100% honest. I think that he still has a lot of unresolved issues with people from his past. There's something, I don't know if he left, and he left in a very abrupt way, so it's sort of like it was traumatic, or it just didn't sit right with people. And now with the Seven of Swords, I think that he's advancing, but it feels like he's running away from something. Instead of advancing, I would say he's escaping. He's escaping. He's like, yeah, I had an idea, and I have this. So yeah, like very unexpected, but yeah, let's go. Like yeah, this is what I got now. So yeah, let's go. Sort of escaping something. So even though he can do very well, because he's moving, but I think that there's something about his past that is not, it's not healed, it's not closed. I don't know if he sort of has, I don't know if he has like issues with people, or if he has, because I don't see it's about money. I don't think it's about money, or businesses. I think that probably he has a temper, maybe, or he has problems with people, and he doesn't face those problems. So he just runs away from them and pretends like nothing happened. But yeah, with the Six of another sword, see, another like idea. I would say with the Six of Swords, he definitely wants to advance. Whatever style of advancing that he has is all about, I believe, through communication, because he got a lot of swords. So maybe he's like promoting, like I believe you said, Tatarino, that he's like working on something, or he's doing solo work. Yeah, I sort of see him like he could be working with communication, his communication style, sort of presenting himself. And I see him like trying his best to move on. Like the guy really wants to. I don't know if he wants to move out. He wants to travel and live elsewhere. But there's something also about him taking his stuff, everything, and being like, okay, I'm advancing. Like bye, bye. But yeah, he has a way. If he's working on the communication, like he's working as an MC, or he's like sort of being a spokesperson, he's working, or he's like sharing his ideas on the internet, I would be careful with what I say. Because I think that sometimes he could have this way of maybe sometimes saying things that maybe people can be like, what did you mean by that, or what did you say that? Like, I would be careful. And also with the high priestess, see, he's hiding something. The high priestess today came up a lot. So there's some, of course, as we as people, we all have secrets. This is not to say like, oh, the idol has something going on. No, it doesn't have to be that dramatic. Maybe it's just him not saying much about his future plans, because probably he doesn't have a future plan. He's just doing it as it goes. He sort of is in a rush. And probably because he has a lot of swords, maybe he's sort of advertising something on the internet, or he's talking about it on social media, but I don't see pentacles in here. So I'm like, where is the project that you are talking about? Because I don't see it. Like I don't, I don't see it. I'm like, and if he's an earth sign, like you said, I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised because I don't see the earth in this man. I don't see the earth. Another card of swords. Nine of swords. He has a guilty conscience. He has a guilty conscience. What happened? Yeah, he probably feels guilty for doing things on his own. He probably feels a bit guilty about doing things on his own. I don't know if people label him as egotistic or like, oh, you left the group or you left us, so you are egotistic, you never thought of us, you were cold, you never cared about us. There's something about him being called a lot of names. like like I feel like he was called a lot of names. I don't know why. Maybe he's not like the most popular guy right now. That's why he went to Voice Planet. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he has a very imaginative mind. The guy is very fast. And he's also very good with words. But I would be careful because, he seems very cold. I see all these swords and I'm like, but he knows. He knows he may be rushed. Like it seems like he ran away. Like what is going on? Like like why are you moving so fast? Like why? It sort of makes me distrust him too. But I believe that these sort of people also, because he has the Six of Swords, so he's going to be able to move on eventually. He's going to be able to move to a different stage. And this is something that I said, we were talking recently about Pentagon and what I feel about their energies. I feel like with Pentagon, there's no advances. It's just there. So I'm like, is it healthy that you have something that is just there? Is it healthy for the people involved? So, and I think that probably for this guy, if he was the one that he was like, okay, guys, I gotta go. I have another ideas. I want to do something different. I want to move out. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, he wasn't seen like, oh, you are not thinking about the team. But he was the one that sort of opened the window and got out through the window. Like he escaped through the window. But at least he did it. At least he's going after the change. Q is the leader. Q is the leader. Yeah, but he's so unstable for being the leader. Wow. Didn't they have another one? I don't know. For me, he gives me the vibe of someone that just talks too much, but at the end they don't do nothing. Like, oh my. But he's trying, he's trying. It's just that I think that the guy probably, he just feels like time is running out, he just doesn't know how to. He just does it. And he does write all the songs. Yeah, but all these swords, definitely he must have like a very agile mind. Definitely. But the guy doesn't rest. He doesn't rest. He doesn't have peace. Poor guy. But why is that? Because he doesn't have stability. It's like the ideas are all hanging in the air. I know he can reach out and be like, yeah, this is an idea here. This is a creative project here, this is a concept here, but where is, he needs someone stable next to him that could process his ideas and turn it into a stable reality. I see him, that's why I was asking, because I see him running away, and I'm like, why? What is going on, poor guy? Poor guy. He's trying, but I think that he's going crazy. Like he's been very disorganized. That's what he gives me anxiety. He gives me anxiety because I see him like wanting to run away. Wanting to like go, like just disappear, and I'm like. Politician vibes. Yeah, he's desperate. He's desperate, yeah. Yeah. He's sorry for the guy. It mustn't be easy with him. That's what the industry does to these people. Even the greatest, the most intelligent, the ones that produce, the right, the leaders, the industry consumes them, absorbs them, and leaves them dry. Okay, guys, this was all for today. I thank you so much for the recommendations, and we will continue on Wednesday. So if you have another recommendations, we can talk about it on Wednesdays. Would you read for Sungjong? Why will I read for Sungjong? It will come. Ah, you say because he's the leader. No. No, maybe the next time. Yeah, maybe I will leave him for Wednesday. I will write him down. Wednesday, because I honestly didn't think about him. I forgot about him, even though he's my bias. I forgot he's the leader. Sungjong. Okay, I wrote him down for Wednesday. Yes. You're welcome, guys. Yeah. Then we can add another leaders. Then we can add another leaders on Wednesday. Yeah, definitely everything that we can add is great. And then at the end, I'm going to do the fantasies. I'm going to do for EXO. And then I was thinking, guys, that, instead of doing the usual, for example, when I read for the fantasies and I do groups, I was thinking that it would be much more interesting to have written down in a piece of paper members of groups, individual artists, soloists, girls, guys, all mixed together, or their names written down in small pieces of paper. I put them all in a sort of like in a bowl, and I do like the lottery. Like I bring out one, and I'm like, okay, I'm reading for this one. So we can do it like a bit much more like dynamic, instead of going through the whole, the whole order of the group, how many members does the group have? 11. Because honestly, there's some members that are more famous than the others. Then I do the series, I spend 2 hours talking about all of them, and maybe, they just want to listen to a certain members and they don't care about the others. So I was thinking about this, like writing down in a piece of paper certain idols, girls and guys, and just put them all together and just taking one. Baekhyun can't wait again. Oh, Baekhyun is going to make us laugh. I'm sure he's going to make us laugh. I'm sure. It makes it more surprising. Yeah. 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 But yeah, next Wednesday I'm going to do EXO. And then I'm going to do a post where you name your favorites, and I'm going to put them all in different pieces of paper, and I'm going to do like a sort of lottery, because yeah, I think that it would be fun. No. Meanwhile, Kai is amazing for it. But actually, I was so like, and not to say that my bias is basic, but I was disappointed in my NCT 127 bias on Utah, because I thought that his cars would be really, really spicy, and no, they weren't. But so well, you never know. Even the guys that you think that are boring, maybe they have like a much more complex fantasy. I don't ever win in lottery, but maybe I'm here, I would. Stop saying my Utah is boring. Meanwhile, Jaehyun, exactly. I'm not boring, sweet Ajuji. Yeah, they value long-term relationships, long-term. Yeah, they're hilarious. These guys, they are hilarious. I swear. I will see what this tarot deck says. I was thinking, because I don't know how to do, because it's like I want to include you. I want to do a live stream, but like I don't know. I sort of want to. I don't know if I can do it. If there's a way to sort of make like a private. Link, and I send to you guys the link, and you can enter, so we can skip certain people's and bots, especially during that hour. But yeah, I have to think about it, because I don't know how to do it. But if I come up with the idea, I will let you know. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, Jaehyun was the one that brought me a real fantasy. Yeah, the other ones were just bluffing. Like. Okay, guys, have a great weekend. Love you all. Bye.